Unfortunately, one Crag was not able to make it to Winners Finals for Earth, the Earth RCS. We'll see if ZeeBee is capable of holding the crown for the Earth Kingdom. But Earth Kingdom invading here. Let's see how Penguin does. This has historically been a bad matchup.
Yeah, but ZeeBee does have a couple of feathers in his cap in this one, I think. I'm pretty sure he's got a couple of set wins over Penguin, and I think he also had one of the offline majors, one of the glitches, right?
I'm not sure, but I think he's won at least.
Taps. Oh, taps. Okay. I'm pretty sure ZeeBee won in winners at glitch and then lost in losers or grands though as well. So,
but I would say he's got. I think it's like 3 set wins at this point. So 3 is a lot better than 0.
Yeah, and like you're gonna see ZeeBee play with at a much different speed than MSB. I think it's just a matter of like MSB is a lot about creating misdirection. I think, and ZeeBee is a lot more in your face. And just kind of like, here it is, you got to do something about it. Okay, like, just barely missing the pair. Oh, yep, great up smash. Okay, so that was really interesting though, because we saw ZeeBee trying to use the platform, the Julzo platform, in the same way that if you were in the stream earlier, you may have seen him using the Aramata platform against Aro, where it's like he can kind of feign. Ooh, nice follow-up off the Nair too. You have to really commit to that one against Absa. She has so much air drift, like you can't know that she's going to be there. Or you can't react, you have to know. Anyway, even stocks here.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, with the platform, you can kind of like, oh, are you kidding me? These guys are getting to talk about stuff.
I'm not. Yeah, I see that a lot. That's why, like, even when it was like started on the left-hand side of the stage, I was like, uh-oh, this is a stock. And then you see the quick attack down, and you're like, oh no. Yeah. ZeeBee, watch out! He's got his AirPods in. Can't hear you.
Oh yeah, just barely missed that wave line. He might have been able to kill if he had gotten it.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, he got the tech that time. I imagine that ZeeBee has like a pretty good knowledge of that line of play too, because these guys always have, you know, some sort of counterplay for anything like that.
Wow, that Nair, the fact that he got multiple hits of that Nair and then it finally broke the pillar, that's Absa.
Just before the third hit of Nair could come in. Ooh, dash attack instead of up smash there. I wonder if he could have gotten up smash. Maybe not. Great parry. Fantastic parry, and that's it. Yep.
One thing, I love the fact that ZeeBee's finally found some success in this player-to-player matchup. I will never forgive him for winning his first set in an off-stream tournament. Because I would have lost my mind if I got to commentate the first ZeeBee win over Penguin. I was mad. I was like, damn, we missed out on some gold here.
So for game 2.
Interesting.
Tempest Peak, yeah. So I actually think that this is a better stage for Crag than most people think, just because most people probably don't play that much on the stage. But the presence of those overhanging platforms on the left and right allow Crag to make his pillar below those and simply waveland to those pillars or those platforms rather than have to actually get on the stage proper. So I have a feeling that that's going to be what ZeeBee's going to attempt to exploit about this stage, but we'll have to see. I mean, you give more platforms to Absa, you also kind of necessarily give her more movement options as well, like more places to cancel the quick attack. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Oh, great down B. I didn't think he had landed yet.
Phenomenal DI read as well. Like, that was nuts. Just the presence of mind to like chase Penguin that far out, knowing that the DI out was there.
Yep. Gets caught with the DI out on the down tilt. Classic. Not really any good options for ZeeBee there.
Yeah, especially that far out on that plat too. It's just like, all right, well.
And that is the counter to play to kind of what I was talking about, like Crag trying to sneak his recovery resources back by landing on those platforms. Just put some hitboxes out there. Say no.
Like this pace of play right now too. really smart defensive options, but at the same time covering a lot of how Penguin wants to approach.
Great drift back there after that Sour Spot fair. He just knows. Man, great spacing from Penguin.
Did you see that F smash wind up there?
Yeah, I kind of doubt that was what he wanted. Yep. Good text there by ZeeBee. Had to hit a couple there. Oh, maybe he did want the F smash. Oh, never doubt the ZeeBee. Because I thought he might have wanted to run off aerial, you know?
Oh man, even waits it out too. Penguin's just ready.
Oh yeah, and getting those back hits in Nair. That those two hits, actually it's Nair 2 and 3, right? What we saw right there. Two of your biggest weapons as Crag in this matchup, but oh man, great cover to the pillar there by Penguin, yeah. And Penguin knows as well as any of these top players that you should not be allowing Crag to get away with hitting you with the pillar. He is 2- to let that happen.
Yeah, and it's just a setup too at that point where it's like, all right, dragged on Nair, up smashes, we're like standing in the blast zone already. See you later.
Ah, yeah. Really strong stuff here from ZeeBee though. He's looking really good on this last stock.
Ooh,
and
great
holding out on Nair 4, almost killing though. Yep, and here as Penguin, you have to be afraid of both landing Nair and landing back air. And I think there is enough. Oh, wow, the DI. Brave DI. Oh, the pillow is still there. He doesn't have his resources. There they are. Okay, and that, having the ability to roll over it with the side B as well. Just another way to refresh those resources. It's so huge.
Oh, what just a breath of relief for both players. It's like, okay, neutral.
Oh, but that rock pull gonna get punished, and that's it.
Oh man.
One rock.
He tried so hard.
That was a great game, though. I want to see more of that.
Absolutely.
I wonder if he'll go back to Tempest. It seemed like a pretty effective pick, just because
it looked really good.
It's one extra layer to where Penguin has to go to fully cover all the recovery options. Oh, but you kind of get some similar stuff here at Troupple Pond, right? It's like the fish. We talked about this.
Come on, man.
We talked about this. But yeah, the fact that the mid platforms hang over the stage can be both kind of a blessing and a curse, right? Because it can give opponents a way to kind of block you, but can also give you another place to land. Oh, but the runoff fair doesn't have another pillar. Okay, great. Man, he maximized his horizontal recovery there. That was excellent by ZeeBee. I'm surprised he's still alive, but yeah, Penguin's still covering everything in the dare again. I think he actually had a second chance to tech it. Oh,
great.
And Crag, not known for getting a whole lot out of the plat boost for initial dash and using that momentum to dash the player. But yeah, that got buffed in definitive.
Jackie, I don't mean to interrupt you, bud, but that is a fat 82.
Yep, that's not the part that matters in this matchup, though. One of the things that I struggle with against Absa is the fact that her aerial drift makes it really hard to start comboing around these percents. You have to read the drift so much harder than you do against other characters. At least that's what it feels like to me. So we'll have to see if ZeeBee can actually cash it in, that early combo.
And you talk about it there, look at the evasiveness right now from Penguin. And the fact that he steps in...
Yeah, but he ran out of resources. That maybe is why he picked it. Because if you saw what happened, he was able to stand on that side platform, right? And then create that pillar so far out that Penguin had to fall so far before he could wall jump. Which wouldn't happen on a stage where the platforms were closer. Penguin doesn't care, though. We're back to even.
I mean, it's one of those things where, once that pillar was out, ZeeBee had one route back to the stage, and Penguin was just like, I have up tilt.
Yep. Okay, I guess at early percents, there's a little bit more time for Z to jump out after the first quick attack hits. Great stall. Tremendous stall after that cloud.
Nice movement from both players right now. ZeeBee goes for the block. Man, as small as Troupple is as far as fighting stage-wise, I don't know if... I mean, obviously block's super helpful, but I don't know if I'd go for it against Aether.
Yeah, I just don't know where you're going to be able to do it. Oh, good job getting out of that drag down that we saw earlier. It's like, I know this stage is small. I didn't think it was that small. But I was right. But it's that small.
It is that small. And ZeeBee, point on the board. All right, quick, without looking, where does Penguin go?
Oh, jeez. Treetop.
Okay. Hey!
Oh, this is good. Yeah. This is definitely
technically the top of a tree.
And I would have banned this, which is why I didn't say that. So I'm sure again, like I was saying, like I would have banned Aramata against Zaro, whereas ZeeBee won on that stage. So don't listen to me.
No.
I'm just saying I would not have let this happen. So I'm curious to see how
that's my general takeaway so far. It's like, okay.
So one thing that I find difficult about this stage is these platforms are the shortest platforms, I think, in the entire game, like the distance from the floor to the top. And so it can be really hard to break cancel on this stage as Crag. But the thing is, I think ZeeBee correctly recognizes that doesn't matter much, because when the hell are you going to get the floor rock?
Right.
But yeah, the problem is your kill percent right now. And that's the thing that I was worried about. Like, yeah, Crag can kill off the top too. As we saw, like, it's probably going to be ZeeBee trying to catch, like, Nair up smash, like we saw him take to end that last game.
Right.
Oh, it's so hard on this stage.
Oh my god, he's already dead. He's already dead. Oh god.
Yep, that was actually really sick Nair cancel on the block there, but a little too late. You see how he has to stay behind the platform in order to threaten the break cancel angle?
And is he dead? Okay, good, fair. Gotta get something started here. I mean, the nice thing is, it is, you know, spirit.
Yep. So that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. In most characters, if you just go for Nair fair, getting a Nair at that percent, they're gonna get hit. Absa has too much aerial drift. You can't know if you need to go for fair or up air, and it's really hard to react to that stuff online. And so that's one of the... Oh, geez, yeah. I think Penguin just got hit a little too high, a little higher than he was expecting. We would have seen that same Nair drag down.
And say goodnight.
Ooh, okay. He didn't hold out on the D-tilt to his credit. You gotta buy him an extra, like, 5 seconds of life here. Oh, maybe not. All right, a little bit of life here. Nah.
Oh, tough break on that fairy miss.
Yep. Because, yeah, Penguin's just going to keep throwing these clouds out until he gets what he wants. But ZeeBee might be able to get the second stock here.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was an opportunity. Oh, that should be it. Yeah.
Okay.
That Nair 2-3, like I said, I think it's one of the strongest things that you have against Absa. She's usually going to be looking to parry back air, and there is a big enough difference on the frames for those that you should be able to, you know, kind of time your way around that. But not going to matter.
And that's so tough because you have to hold out so hard to avoid that follow up air.
Yep.
And then you just you're stuck in the blast.
And that's one of the troubling things about Spirit Tree. It's another one of those stages where like the option of holding out just gets taken away, and that's so hard. Yeah, good effort there from ZeeBee, catching the one game, but he's gonna fall 3-1, drop down to losers quarterfinals. Yeah, I know how brackets work. And Penguin will be waiting for Kusi in winners finals. Very interesting to see that. That's gonna be a rematch of the Beat the House thing that we casted, which was pretty devastating 5-1 win for Penguin.
Yeah,